Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Karen and this is Karen So Slowly. I'm sorry I haven't been on for such a long time. I think the last vlog I put up, apart from the little bird sitting on the handle outside the sewing room, was the Gold Hawk Road haul, saying that I'd bought enough material to last me forever. Excuse me while I murder a fly. Oh, you stupid beast, get out. Anyway, lots has happened. And yeah, I did lose my sojo a little bit because of everything that's been going on. I'm not going to have time to sew. I know I'm not over the next few weeks. Suffice to say, I lost my sojo, but I didn't lose my fabric buying power or need. And then when I showed Hubster the amount that I'd bought at Gold Hawk Road, which to him was an enormous amount. I mean, I think I was quite good, quite honestly. He says, well, you don't need any more fabric. And one of the things we've been doing is decorating the hall, which is where my cupboard was, which I think I've showed you on a previous vlog, sorting the cupboard out with the fabric stash in it, or most of the fabric stash. This is now here. There, all that is out that cupboard. The Gold Hawk Road stuff is still there, unwashed. Yeah, there's basically, we've cleared things out and the house is an absolute tip because there's bits of furniture from rooms that we've been decorating and the hall that we've been decorating, and there's pictures everywhere, and it's just, anyway, it's all, oh sorry Mills, just kicked the dog. It's all coming together now, shall we say. Yes, but after he saw that lot, well, you definitely don't need any more fabric, so I bought some more fabric. And actually I ordered these next two pieces I'm going to show you. I ordered them from Pound Fabrics, and one of them I loved so much I went on and bought another 2 meters last night, and I might have bought another fabric 2 meters as well that I saw on somebody else's vlog, Alison. Yeah, so I got this, which I thought would make a lovely summer dress, and I got 4 meters of that. These were from Pound Fabrics, of course, my favourite shop in all the world, and oh, they're just lovely. They're a viscose challis, yeah, they're a viscose challis fabric. They are, now I want to say they're quite see-through, but actually they're not too bad at all. I think as long as, yeah, I think as long as you had a flesh coloured slip, or even a white slip on underneath, you wouldn't see it. So there we go. So there's 4 meters of that. Show you in a bit more detail. And that was £5.25. There was a big reduction on most of the fabrics, and that was £5.25 a metre. So £21 for 4 meters. That's £21 for me for a dress or a jumpsuit or something else. And because I bought 4 meters of that, when I saw the next one, I thought, oh, I better not get 4 meters of that as well, because that's going to be like 40 odd quid, and then you've got delivery. Oh, but I saw this, and this was the same price, £5.25 a metre, reduced. I think they were reduced from about 7 or 8 quid a metre. Isn't that just gorgeous? And I know it's like a greeny, peppermint green background, I would say, or pale teal almost, but look at the colours in there. So I was thinking I would make a nice top out of that, or even a pair of Sophia pants, which, by the way, I am wearing today. You can't really see them, but they're in another vlog. I've seen them before. They're the only pair I've made. So yeah, but when I saw it, I just thought, nah, that's got to be a dress or a jumpsuit. I want more of that fabric in my life. So I've ordered another 2 meters. So I've got 2 meters of this coming, and another fabric, which I will show you when it gets here, but I only ordered it last night. So I do feel really, really bad ordering all this fabric, and I haven't got anything to show you that I've made. My skirt and top that I cut out in that autumn material is still sitting there exactly in the same place. I haven't stitched any of my mouse, but I have been decorating. So can't do both, I suppose. And by the time we're finished decorating, we've done about 5 months decorating in 2 days. That's what my husband keeps saying. So by the time you finish decorating, you really don't have the energy to do anything else, not even sit at a sewing machine with ready cut out patterns. And I certainly, my feet last night, going up and down steps and yeah, and just being on my feet all day decorating, not actually sitting down at all, apart from 10 minutes for lunch. I just couldn't have stood anymore and cut any patterns out, or I had no energy. In fact, I've been taking painkillers and going to bed early. That'll tell you the state I've been in just with a bit of decorating. I mean, my God. How old am I? 90. Well, that would figure, yeah. Right, so I ordered some patterns as well. And I think I saw this, I'm not sure if this was on M8 313 McCall's pattern. I think that might have been on Stitched Up. So I think that's where I got that pattern idea from. But I liked this version down here, which is a jumpsuit. I'm not really sure. Does it say notions, 3 hook and eyes, glasses would have been good, Karen. Also for C, wide elastic. Doesn't say you need a zip, so I'm presuming you step in through that big neck hole. But we might have to do something with the neck hole because it's probably a bit deep for me and a bit wide across the shoulders. I've got very slopey shoulders, and I think it would slide off that. And also, I think you'd see me port as well, which I don't like showing, so cover it up now. Yeah, so got that pattern. I nearly bought this pattern when I was in Boys in Bladen the other day. I love the top, but it was the trousers I bought it for. And that is New Look 662. And I thought the tops would make a nice top, even if it wasn't in satin, if it was in some other sort of nice floaty material. But it was the pants pattern that I bought it for. I thought they looked really nice, and wide leg pants seem to be coming in. And I'm not a fan of, I know I've got Sophia pants on and they're 3/4 length, but the 3/4 length, even the full length wide jeans that seem to be coming in, I'm sorry, they don't do it for me. They just, no, I need some shape, and they just take me from my hips, which is my widest part, straight to the floor. And because they're just like wide leg jeans, because I tried a pair on in Moxie's, because they're just sort of wide leg jeans, so they're the same colour, they go all the way down, there's no interest like there would be on a maxi dress. You would get tears and fluttery bits and a bonny pattern and stuff. No, they just don't look right. I look like I'm stood in a wheelie bin. Yeah, and then this one, which I thought would be good for sort of some tracky bottom type lounge pants there, although she's got them on more as trousers, which she's got rolled up. And then I like the t-shirt pattern. I thought the t-shirt was quite nice. Don't really get a choice of neck on that one though, but I thought, yeah, we need to make some t-shirts. And so that was the 3 patterns I bought, and I don't think there was anything else pattern wise that I got. Oh, but I did get a new gadget. I like using a rotary cutter when I'm cutting out, and all of my rotary cutters I have, and I've got a Fiskars one, I've got the ones I see everybody use on YouTube. I've got about 5. I've been bought them for birthdays and stuff like that, and I've got loads, but they all seem to have the same problem in that one part of the blade is blunt. So they'll go so far and they will then just miss the tiniest little thread. So when you go to move your pattern away, there's a thread pulls, or it's still stuck in a corner or somewhere like that, and it's so annoying. And so I've started using scissors again, but when my hands are wobbly and shaky, and because of my neuropathy and I can't feel, but yeah, I'm absolutely no good at cutting out. All my edges are jaggedy. I'm too busy trying to study the material and then cutting round, especially like I loved using the rotary cutter to cut round sleeves and round necklines and things like when you're cutting on a curve. But yeah, you had this sticking problem and it was driving me nuts. So this little gadget came up on YouTube or Instagram or something that I was glued to, and it's a Martelli rotary cutter, and it's ergonomic. So you put your forefinger over the top like that, which gives you a really good grip. It's got this little handle on the side and you cut like that. Now, I can't tell you how good it is at cutting patterns out or how I feel about using it to cut patterns out yet, because as I say, I've done no sewing and I haven't cut a pattern out. But what I have done is I've tried it and it said it'll cut through like multiple layers, and by goodness it does. It does exactly what it says on the packet. You have to buy the right or left hand model, obviously, and it's for, did it say it was for people that had problem with their hands? It says the key benefits fit. I've bought this, by the way, this isn't sponsored or anything like that. Fits in a natural hand position, perfect for hands with arthritis, carpal tunnel syndrome, tendonitis and hand fatigue. Requires less pressure to cut, superb maneuverability, automatic release guard. So yes, so when you, to start cutting, you just press down on it and the blade comes out. So you probably have to start cutting a couple of centimeters before you actually need to cut your pattern out, because there is a bit where the blade hasn't come down, so you'd miss a bit on the side of the pattern if you started right at a corner or something. And then when you've finished, you just turn that handle and it puts the guard on. But when you press down, you obviously press on that guard comes off and your blade's out. So your blade doesn't have to be out when it's lying round or before you pick it up. It's as soon as you press down, and that releases the guard. And then you turn that handle to put the guard back. So that's it there. So that's the Martelli rotary cutter, and it was about, I'm going to say about £27 on Amazon. I think I got that from, I didn't buy it from the Instagram channel, I got it off Amazon. So that was all well and good. Right, I've got some more fabric for you, but Hubster knows about this one because we bought some seats to go in the garden last summer, and they're strings, and they're bright orange, and they're the sort of strings on the back and strings on the seat, and they're lovely. But when you've sat in them a while, they are a little bit uncomfortable on your bum, especially if you're in shorts, and then you end up with all these lines from the strings. So I went to look for fabric to cover the seats, and I went into Bladen Factory Fabrics, which is Bladen Curtain Store, I think it's now called. It keeps changing its name, and it's a tad expensive, to say the least. I think there's furniture in there which I'm sure I have seen elsewhere a lot cheaper. So I needed some fabric, because I bought, I should show you these first, some seat foam, reconstituted, I think it's called, foam, just to, and they fit perfectly. I guessed the size when I saw them, they were only a £5 each, and I thought, well, we'll cover them and we'll have nice covered seat pads for the summer. So I got, should have taken this out the packet before I started my vlog, shouldn't I? So I got this material, and I've got far too much of it, but it might make cushions to go at the back as well. Don't know, does it go that way? But this is obviously, it's a curtain fabric. It's not an outdoor canvas fabric, but I wouldn't be leaving the seat pads out in the winter anyway. I don't need waterproof or anything, because we wouldn't be out there unless the sun was shining. I wouldn't leave them out in the rain or anything like that. But yeah, so it is an actual curtain fabric. But I thought with the orange that would go really, really nice. Did I mention my seats were orange? Probably not. So I thought, I was looking for like a royal blue colour originally, but yeah, it couldn't be found. And I know my machine will handle sort of this sort of weight curtain fabric. It's such lovely fabric as well. So there, So I got that to cover my seat pads. But while I was there, and that was in the remnants bin, and was that, where's the thing I've just taken off? Ex-display fabric, it says. 2 meters, £10. Isn't that fab? So that was 2 meters for that for £10. 1.5 meters, I think. This one I got, and I thought I might cover the headboard in the bedroom or make some cushions to go on the bed, or possibly both. I really don't know. I think I'm going to have to seam it though if I cover the headboard. It's not quite wide enough. But I got this, which was 1.5 meters for £10. And I think that's the way it goes. So that's that one. So I thought that was a nice bedroomy fabric. And at the minute my bedroom walls are like a peachy colour, and I've got a sort of a really goldy beigey coloured headboard. I mean, it really doesn't do anything against the peach. I was going to change my bedroom colour, but I'm not now. So yeah, so I got that to cover the headboard and possibly make cushions for the bed as well. But I thought for £10, it really is. And oh, the quality, it's just beautiful quality material. Oh, and by the way, the green one I've just showed you, they still had that in the store, and that was £28.99 a metre. So I think 2 metres for £10, done rather well. Done rather well. So there was £20. And then for another £10, I think this one is just slightly over 2 metres. And this is probably going to be similar. I don't know if you can see the silver in it. I do quite fancy this on the headboard actually, because we've got a grey carpet and I've got lots of grey bedding, so it would tie in with that. And at the minute our curtains are grey, but then I really want to change the curtains. I don't really like them. But it's got a nice sort of sheen to it. And yeah, I don't know how well that's coming across, but again, it's just a gorgeous material. Lovely. So yeah, that's about 4,000 M's and ums, isn't it? That's about my quota for the day, for the year, for the month, I think. Was there anything else? No, I'm sure there wasn't. I think that was it. I think I've been naughty enough, really. Yeah. So this is I'm about to start dealing with this now, but this is the state. I love that there's a Mr. Sheen. A kind of Mr. Sheen and a duster there as well, just to make sure. But oh, look at all of this. And it goes down there as well. But yeah, this has all got to go back into the cupboard at the end of the haul. And then I've got to dig out my fabrics I bought at Goldhawk Road here. There they are there. And get them in the wash. Because for all I was saying, I'm going to put them in the wash. Oh dear me, what's going on here? For all I was saying, I was going to put them in the wash after my last vlog. I didn't. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's been a bit hectic decorating. Son back for his 20th birthday. He was then dispatched. Then, yeah, I can't remember if I said that I fell down the stairs. Well, I didn't fall down the stairs. I fell off the stairs, the second bottom stair, and I spilt a cup of coffee and I chucked it. I chucked the cup at the glass door. Neither broke, which was fortunately neither broke, but I threw it all over the side wall in the hall, and hence the reason we've really had to decorate the hall, because it just looked awful. So we're cracking on with that, and I've got my patterns and everything to start sewing once I get back to the sewing. But we need to finish the decorate. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill that fly. We need to finish the decorating first. So anyway, thank you to all my new subscribers, and hello to you, and welcome. I should have put this in at the beginning, but thank you for that. Thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I've I've jumped up again, and it's always lovely to see. It's not about the numbers for me, it's not about how many I've got, but it does warm the cockles when you see your numbers jump up and you think, oh, following me. It's really nice. I really like that. I'm going to finish that one there. That's about 20 minutes, 21 minutes. By the time I've taken the ears and ums out, it should be 20 minutes, down to 20 minutes. It's a nice length for somebody to sit and watch, isn't it? Or just have prattling away in the background. That's probably better. Yeah, just do that. So if you like what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe, because that's really great. And thumbs up apparently helps my channel get out there and other people to see it, so that would be very much appreciated. And I hope to see you soon, but I'm not going to promise, because yeah, decorating beckons. Okay, take care now. Bye.